Now I'd like to introduce City of Friendswood Mayor David Smith.
Thank you, Bob. First of all, if I don't provide information to you, I'd like to give you some contact information. Our emergency management phone number is 281-996-3335. You can also find information on the city's website and radio station 1650 AM in Friendswood. To our community, to our citizens, power in our city is up to about 60%. The water supply has been and will continue to be safe to drink and use. We do have a curfew in effect. It's from 11 p.m. until 5 a.m. and that will remain in effect until it changes. Debris removal has already begun in the city limits. Separate your trees, your construction, and your household waste. There is no need to bundle or sort or separate your tree waste. Our library is open and available for internet use for those that don't have it at home. Our fuel and our food supplies remain in short supply, but our roads are open and passable throughout the city limits. Our police, fire, and EMS units are in full force and in good standing. Both our school districts, FISD and CCISD, remain closed until further notice. A majority of our homes in Friendswood have phone service, and our post office is delivering mail. Starting tomorrow, we will have one health clinic up in town. That's the UTMB Center at the corner of 528 and 518. We have two relief sites in town, a pod site at Centennial Park, 2200 South Friendswood Drive, providing ready meals, ice, and food. We also have a volunteer site set up at the corner of FM 528 and Berea Boulevard at the Calvary Church, which is supplying meals as well as ice and other supplies. I have a special message for our teachers in FISD. You are not needed at your campuses. Take care of your personal needs first. You'll be given 2 to 3 days notice before you need to get your classrooms ready. You can check both the FISD and the city websites for updates. On behalf of the citizens of Friendswood, I want to thank our city staff and our city employees and volunteers for the outstanding job that they've been doing. All of our city services have done an excellent job of monitoring, working through, and now in our recovery phases. And they've been under the able direction of our Emergency Management Director, Terry Bird. I want to thank our local judges, and particularly Galveston County's emergency management team that stayed with us through the entire storm with calls and updates. Gene Haffels, National Weather Service, Jack Colley at the State Chain of Command. We have our FEMA relief efforts undergoing right now. In particular, I want to thank the Air Force Guard. They are coming from both San Angelo, San Antonio, and from El Paso to help our citizens. There's a lot of other folks to thank, but we don't have time for that right now. We do have stores open in town with short supply. Kroger has helped us with food supplies. I want to thank the HEB corporate offices in San Antonio for continuing to supply us with ice, and Jack Weber and his store for being ready, being prepared, and being part of our planning team and keeping us up and going in town. Our police chief Wieners and our police officers want you to know that our city is secure. We have no reports of looting, minimal criminal activity, no fatalities, and only a few injuries. Be careful cleaning up. Again, a curfew is in effect. Carry your ID, and if you don't have specific business in the city of Friendswood, stay out. I want to thank our city manager and my city council members for their tireless efforts. Every one of them have been working on a daily basis 24/7 to make sure that our citizens are taken care of. And lastly, thanks to those who put this together for us. We appreciate your help in getting the information out to our citizens.